This is NDTV. And you're watching NDTV Hindu.
That question does not arise now.
It might just be a question of when and not if that Union Telecom A. Raja will step down following the political controversy over the mother of all scams, the 2G spectrum scam. Congress, it seems, is pushing for Raja's resignation, but Raja still defiant, still stubborn. But is the DMK also falling weak? I am Ramanathan and you are watching Headlines Now. As we track every step of this controversy, we will ask those questions. So joining me on the show tonight are our reporters chasing this story from various angles. Our reporter Krishnamurthy, Pratik Shah and our political reporter Shabir Ahmed will join you and me in giving us the latest from the ground and a balanced analysis of what is happening. Pratik Shah, of course, will join us on the phone line later in the show. So before all that, let's take a look at the top stories emerging from this one big story. Pressure mounts on DMK to sack Raja. Congress holds high-level meetings in Delhi on his resignation. From a strong denial now to wanting to wait and watch, is the DMK starting to accept that A. Raja has to go?
So we have got sources telling us that the decision is going to be led on by tonight by the DMK.
Wait and watch, wait and watch.
Even as the pressure increases from all sides, A. Raja stands firm, says he will not quit.
Are you going to resign today, sir?
That question does not arise now.
Raja resigns. Who will replace Raja? Race within the DMK on for the telecom ministry. Kanimozhi bows out.
Am I talking to the next IT minister?
You are talking to a member of the parliament who will be a member of the parliament.
West Raja's hometown Perambalur near Trichy, clashes between Raja supporters and AIDMK party. Those are the top stories. Let's also take a quick look at some other top stories. We have not done anything illegal. Karnataka Chief Minister B.S. Yediyurappa denies allegations of misusing power to get his son's prime land. Aung San Suu Kyi was released unconditionally. Her lawyer says she holds meetings with the supporters and top diplomats. Pankaj Advani wins the first goal for India in the billiards at the Asian Games. Harbhajan Singh does it again. An unbeaten 85 gives India an 86-run lead over New Zealand with wicket in hand. So the Raja story. Now top sources are telling us that it is now only a matter of time that A. Raja will be forced to resign from his ministership following the 2G spectrum controversy. Sources are telling us that the Congress is now increasing pressure on the DMK to drop A. Raja. The Congress's top leadership, including the Prime Minister and UPA Chairperson Sonia Gandhi, met this morning to discuss A. Raja and the storm in the Parliament demanding his sacking. 7 Congress leaders, including Pranab Mukherjee and P. Chidambaram, are in touch with the DMK and, according to sources, have told Karunanidhi that Raja must go. However, top ministers in the UPA cabinet have been evading direct questions on these developments.
Don't you think Mr. Raja should resign, sir? Please. So on moral grounds, so you are not making a statement?
Please, Parliament is in session. Only whatever is to be told in Parliament.
Okay, sir.
Please, Parliament is in session.
Congress stand, Congress Party's official spokesman will explain.
As a cabinet colleague, you have something to say.
I'm sorry, I am not in a position to have a public debate on this.
But this is an issue of corruption, about which you have always taken a firm position.
Our government policy is always no cover up, no witch hunt. This is our policy.
So any talks with the DMK, sir, over the crisis on Mr. Raja? Sam Daniel knows more than I do.
Well, there Chidambaram responding very smartly to our correspondent Sam Daniel, asking him if there is any decision being taken in the cabinet. Of course, joined by our reporter Krishna, who's been tracking this story from this angle. Krishna, if I can come to you first on this, it seems like the Congress has smartly put the ball in the DMK's court. They want Raja to go, but they want to maintain the alliance Daman. They want the DMK to take a stand on this and decide.
That's right, Ram. It almost seems inevitable that A. Raja will quit as the Union Telecom Minister. Now, 7 Congress leaders are in touch with DMK on a continuous basis to decide about A. Raja. Now, DMK definitely is now willing to let go of Raja, but A. Raja, of course, he, seems to be adamant that he will continue to remain in his post. Now, big story which we got to know about just some time back is that the Prime Minister will discuss about the 2G spectrum scam in the parliament tomorrow. Now, that's a very big story since the opposition will be gunning for the government's throat on the 2G spectrum scam and will press for A. Raja's exit. Now, Raja, of course, he from all the while he has been adamant that he will not quit from his post. Earlier in the day, when all Congress had a core committee meeting, which was chaired by Prime Minister, which was also attended by Sonia Gandhi, Finance Minister Pranab Mukherjee, and of course A.K. Anthony. Now, Pranab Mukherjee and A.K. Anthony refused to answer questions on A. Raja. They said that tomorrow in the parliament they will they will come out with a decision on Raja tomorrow. They said they will come out and have an answer to question. So it's almost certain that Congress has said that they want DMK to go. Now, definitely the ball is now on DMK's court on what they are going to do right now.
Right, Krishna, thank you for joining us. Somewhat also that the Congress want at least a solution to begin with before going to Parliament with this issue, and definitely A. Raja stepping down from his post will give them that advantage, of course. But what about the DMK here? Now, 48 hours ago, the Tamil Nadu Chief Minister was sure of his word. He vouched for his minister A. Raja and said that A. Raja has done nothing wrong. There was no question of sacking Raja just 48 hours ago. But from then to now, with mounting pressure from the Congress, DMK's ally, the Congress is the party's stand on their blue-eyed boy wavering. T.R. Balu, a DMK man, now says that they will now wait and watch.
So, I'll put not the Arunichori, and Namore, Ade Moretan, at the Laka.
Is the decision of Mr. Raja going to be taken today, sir?
You wait and watch.
Right, now not only that, NDTV's Sam Daniel caught up with DMK's Rajya Sabha MP Kanimozhi. She seemed quite evasive when it comes to questions on replacements for Raja's post and said that she will not answer hypothetical questions. But mind you, she did not say that Raja will not quit.
How's the alliance between the Congress and the DMK? Is there any question of if Raja is not there, there's no question of DMK continuing the alliance with the centre?
As far as I know, the alliance between the Congress and the DMK is very strong and very good. People who have to worry about the alliance is the left parties which are in alliance with the AIADMK after what their alliance leader has stated. They have to be worried. We don't have to be worried about it.
If the Prime Minister asks the Chief Minister here to consider asking Raja to step down till his name is cleared officially after the investigation, is the DMK okay for that?
I cannot answer any hypothetical situations and questions.
Reports that you may become a member of the cabinet if Mr. Raja has to step down. Are you okay for that? Am I talking to the next IT minister?
You are talking to a member of the parliament who will be a member of the parliament.
Well, there Kanimozhi also making it very clear that she is not in the race for the replacement if at all Raja quits. We'll of course bring you that angle later. But guess what? There is one person who still vehemently maintains that Raja will not quit, and that is Raja himself. Well, Raja still says that he will not quit. As early as 1 hour ago when he boarded the flight to Delhi, he cautiously says that that's the situation for now.
Sir, you have met the Chief Minister twice in the last 24 hours, so what have you been talking about?
It is usual. Every day I meet him twice. Morning and evening, every day I will meet you. Usually it is.
I have heard that the decision on you is going to be made in the next 2 hours, sir.
It has not been discussed or anything.
So are you going to resign today, sir?
Which one?
Are you going to resign today, sir?
That question does not arise now. Why? How can I say? The Prime Minister statement கொடுக்க போறான்னு எனக்கு தெரியாதுமா. நான் வழக்கமா முதலமைச்சர் சந்திக்கிற மாதிரி தான் தலைவரை சந்திச்சேன் அவ்வளவுதான்.
சார் நீங்க ரிசைன் பண்ண போறீங்களா இன்னைக்கு நைட்?
அது மாதிரி ஒண்ணும் இல்லையா? சிஎம் என்கிட்ட ஒண்ணும் சொல்லாத மாதிரி.
சார் இப்ப உங்க ரீப்ளேஸ்மென்ட் ஆவே நிறைய நெகோசியேஷன் நடந்துட்டு இருக்கு.
எனக்கு ஏன் ஒண்ணும் தெரியாது. I didn't discuss.
All right, so there you saw visuals which were coming in from the airport just an hour ago when A. Raja actually boarded a flight to Delhi. He's on his way to Delhi now. Pratiksha now joins us from the airport on the floor line. In fact, that was Pratiksha's voice which you heard posing those bold questions to A. Raja at the airport just a short while back. So Pratiksha, looks like the DMK is slowly changing its position on Raja. You met Raja as well, but you also met TR Balu at the airport today. Now, what does it look like? Are they slowly, it doesn't look like, at least they don't want to say anymore, apart from Raja, no one wants to say that no, Raja is not going to quit.
Yes, that is right, Ram. In fact, I posed a very, very specific question to Mr. T.R. Balu. I said there is an expected announcement on Mr. Raja in about a couple of hours' time. And he said wait and watch, which is like a very, very clear indication that there are some very, very strong talks going on in the Chief Minister's residence here in Chennai and in Delhi. And which is why he said that. And in fact, Mr. Raja himself today, when he spoke to us, said, you know, that a decision is expected very, very, he said that he's very confident that he didn't do anything wrong. And Ram, I will have to cut the call now because we are just catching up with Minister Durai Murugan. We'll get back to you as soon as possible, Ram.
All right, Pratiksha, we will definitely let you go there. Pratiksha, they're reporting from the ground at the airport. She's also now promising us some reaction of sorts from Minister Durai Murugan, who she has just told us has landed at the Chennai airport. Durai Murugan, if you remember, did go to Delhi, and sources, although it's not confirmed, were telling us that Durai Murugan met a few Congress leaders, and sources within the DMK are telling us that he might be back with a message from the Congress top brass. We, of course, will be chasing that story from that angle. We'll probably get back to Pratiksha to see what Durai Murugan now says. However, confident that the Spectrum Raja appears to be, political analysts have already begun throwing names of the contenders who may replace A. Raja. Well, topping the list is Kanimoyi. She is DMK's Chief Karunanidhi's daughter. According to sources, her half-brothers Arigiri and Stalin are unlikely to object, as she would be the best bet to handle from within. But of course, we saw that interview where Kanimoyi refuses to take charge of the ministership. T.R. Balu, also a senior DMK leader, is also in the race. He has held several portfolios in the union cabinet in the past. Was the shipping minister in UPA 1 but could not be accommodated in UPA 2. Is a trusted man of Karunanidhi, and there's a strong possibility considering Karunanidhi has had a long meeting with A. Raja and T.R. Balu together today at his residence. Now, other possibility, TKS Elangovan, an articulate spokesperson of the DMK, is pretty much the English media face for the DMK. He represents the strong Tevar community in the state. He enjoys the full support of DMK Patriarch M. Karunanidhi and his son M.K. Stalin, giving him the possibility of taking over that post. And also in the race is A.K.S. Vijayan. He's another Dalit face of the DMK, and he could probably replace Raja for that reason. Vijayan has always maintained low profile in the party, but he may be made the MOS if the telecom portfolio is given to someone like party seniors like Bharani Manickam, who is presently the Minister of State for Finance. Well, for more on that angle, we're now joined by our political reporter Shabir Ahmed, who has been tracking this from within the state. Shabir, this of course is a pan-India story, but then, you know, it is very important to know what people are thinking here, right here in the DMK. What is the mood within the DMK, Shabir? What are your sources telling you?
Well, over the past 24 hours, there was many kind of deliberations within the DMK leadership, and in fact, they have come to some kind of conclusion which is not officially disclosed to the media. And what we have been hearing is that, you know, the DMK is asking reporters to wait and watch, you know, to actually find out what is going to happen in next 24 hours, considering that Monday is going to be a crucial day for A. Raja, where, you know, the opposition parties have decided that they will stall the proceedings in the parliament. And also, on the other hand, the case is coming up, the 2G spectrum scam case is coming up for hearing at the Supreme Court. So if there is some kind of harsh observations made by the Supreme Court, then definitely pressure will be mounting on A. Raja and DMK, and as well as the Congress party, which is accommodating him at this juncture, which is defending him at this juncture. That is what one can say. At the same point of time, what we have been told is that some kind of decision has been made by the DMK DMK High Command. In fact, during the course of the day, there were several leaders who were talking to Chief Minister M. Karunanidhi and requesting him to try and come to a conclusion. In fact, after his decision, if he makes some kind of decision on A. Raja, then the entire controversy will be resolved. That is something which...
Shabir, if I can interrupt you there, one more important aspect of this as well is the contenders for the post of the telecom minister in case Raja resigns tonight or tomorrow morning, we're being told. Now, what about that? Who are the preferred people in the DMK? Who stands the most amount of chance according to your sources in the DMK?
Well, the first place will go to T.R. Balu because considering that he was discussing this with Chief Minister M. Karunanidhi this afternoon. He met Karunanidhi at his residence along with Raja. In the presence of Raja, this issue was discussed. And also Kanimozhi is very unlikely. That is what people say, that Kanimozhi's name has been figured out in the list, but it is very unlikely that Kanimozhi will take up the job. And also one more contender, one important contender in this entire issue is T.K. Ilangovan, who is very articulate. He was a spokesperson and he has full confidence of Chief Minister M. Karunanidhi and Deputy Chief Minister M.K. Stalin. So his name is also being considered. And also one important person is that the Dalit face of the DMK. He is another Dalit face of the DMK, A.K.S. Vijayan, and in fact his name is also figured in the list, but his opportunity of becoming the telecom minister is very minimal at this juncture. In fact, what we have been told is that if there is an MOS being given, then he will be taking up that post. That is what we are hearing from our sources, Ram.
Right, Shabir, thank you for joining us. Thank you, Krishna, also. But remember, with the pressure increasing on A. Raja to resign in the wake of 2G scam, the fire has in fact also reached Raja's own backyard here in Tamil Nadu. Clashes have been reported between DMK and AIDMK workers at Raja's home turf in Perambalur near Trichy. The AIDMK has upped its ante against the minister in trouble, A. Raja, and asked the centre to dismiss him. Jayalalitha also allayed the fears of government by extending her support in the party in case DMK threatens to go back. Now, following this, there was a clash between the two sides in Perambalur today. Well, time for a quick break, but on the other side, all the national stories and including Karnataka Chief Minister Yediyurappa steers defence